Office in some place that said yes. And I've often wondered, and I think we were given a chance, because what happened later on is magnificent. It is that we were connected to Tiller.
Mm-hmm. And did you invite people to your home?
Oh, yes, it was advertised. I took out a lot of slides because we will never finish this.
Right.
So we had a poster. It was over 3 days, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, that the Relic Tour came to our home. It is free. We had over 3,500 visitors. We don't know these people.
Right.
Okay. The fire department knew. The Los Angeles Police Department knew. And in fact, they were present in the opening ceremony. I took out all the pictures we will never finish. So the living room was like this, where we read the Wall Street Journal and have coffee. And within a few seconds was like this.
Wow.
This to this. And in fact, my family said, do you feel this? What's happening? The Relic case comes into the room. We haven't even unpacked, nothing. They come on the head of the custodian, Dekili. Dekili is the custodian, and Gandhi. They both came with the Relic case on their crown chakra. They come into the room. There's the door here. They stepped in. Whoa. And I remember being so staggered with the change, instantaneous. Remember, and I will come back to that graph again, okay? So it felt like the Westminster Abbey. And you know what happened to the light bulbs in the kitchen and the toaster? It blew out.
Wow.
And Dekili said, don't worry. The space is being cleansed. It is very high energy, and things will actually bust and needed replacement. Don't worry, go do it. So the instruments and things in that space behave differently, okay? So which brings us to this picture that, Carol, I know you've talked about this.
Yeah, I have it on my computer on the top. Yep.
A week before the relics came to our home, it was in a Vietnamese temple. And this picture is very, very important and very relevant. There was a photographer, okay, in that relic tour to take pictures. And, you know, she had a brand new Canon camera, and she's taking pictures, and she was looking through the camera lens, being very upset and disturbed. So my brother approached her and said, "What's going on?" And she said, "When I look around the space, it looks normal, you know, the lights, the relics, and the flowers. I can see everything. But when I look in my camera, I see lights, I see things that are not there."
Right.
And my brother said, "Can I take a look at your picture, what you just took?" My brother immediately got it. He says, "Do not delete this picture.
Yeah.
Your camera is capturing something, because the space and the things contained in this space, your camera is now different. It is able to show people something unusual of the space itself." And here, look at this camera. And because of the PowerPoint, some of this is cut out, but you'll see on the lower left, there's a strong band. Oops, hang on. There's a strong band of gold, which then goes into a sharp band, and they're bright lights. And then it really goes into the sharp band, and it's blessing this nun.
Right.
She's making a water offering on the Buddha here. This is a Buddha of abundance, by the way. Okay, it's a water offering. She's pouring water, and she's holding the Buddhist way of saying hello. Okay, to her heart, she's got her fingers curled, but she's really holding her hand, her left in namaste, namaste, and saying hello and offering Buddha some water, sacred water. This is with saffron. And look at these lights.
Wow, yeah.
And inside these lights are brighter lights. And when I showed it to Dekili Aldershaw, she said, these are all the Buddhas blessing this nun. And if we had a very high resolution picture, there is the essence of each and every Buddha in this bland of light.
Wow. Do you have that?
No, we did not have this was only that, photographer's pictures. But Deki said that if we had a really super duper camera, that you would have Shakyamuni, Ananda, Madgalyana, Milarepa, Marpa, all of these Buddhas. There are 42 masters, and as the relic tour went, we have many more modern masters too. And I urge everybody again to get my book, that they will understand that this is happening now. The tour is not happening, but these relics are radiating their unconditional loving kindness all the time. And I'll tell you why as I talk.
Now, this one that's coming up here, like it's you can't see that, but the one that's coming up, from the table.
Mm-hmm.
And then when I looked and studied, there's other little ones starting to grow, just like it.
Yes, yes. And so you're right. So this next two pictures I've never shared in a talk. Carol, you're seeing these for the first time. They're quite private, but again, the camera is conditioned something about the